Jesus, I can take it. With him I know I can stand. No matter what.
Going on, YouTube family, it's your girl Faye. Oh my gosh, let me find my lip gloss, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Uno momento. I don't even think I got lip gloss on me, but regardless. So I just got off of work and I was talking to my sister-in-law just a few seconds ago, y'all. And you know how it is. If you haven't watched my previous videos, you can watch my previous videos. But when I get out of work or before I go to work, I be crying. Don't ask me why, but I cry, y'all. I be crying in the parking lot. I cry so much. I think I'm in a season where, honey, I'm letting it all out. And so I was crying. It was like, first, I know when my cries are about to come too. Like, I was crying internally at work because I just felt so uncomfortable at work. And then when I got into the parking lot, I was like, dang, I'm about to let this thing out. And you know, you just have one of those quick little cries, but it helps to pick you up. So I had one of my pick-me-up cries. And so my sister-in-law called me and I was about to just let it all out on her, y'all. I was about to let it all out on my sister-in-law, but I decided to just go ahead and make this YouTube video because low-key, this is therapeutic for me. This is therapeutic. Like, I'm in a space in my life where I am so tired of keeping it all in and making it seem like I have no issues. Like, I'm even tired of just showing up and acting like everything's okay when it's not. So as y'all know, in my previous video, like, I've went back into the classroom, and this is not even only about teaching, you guys. This is not about just even what I do as far as like education and stuff like that. But in the midst of me talking to my sister-in-law, I realized, like, I can no longer just survive. Like, I just can't just survive anymore. And I saw a YouTuber and I was watching her video, and she is kind of like, when I watch people's videos, and y'all do it too, right? But I was watching her video and she's kind of at a, I don't want to say destination, but she's at a certain point in her life where she has done some transitioning as far as like careers, life. She has finally made some life decisions. And I was thinking to myself, like, she was talking in one of her videos, and if I'm babbling, you know, just follow along. But in one of her videos, she was just talking about her experiences of where she's at now in her life after she's gone through like these obstacles. And it really stood out to me, like, I'd rather live right now than just survive. I feel like I have been surviving for the last, I honestly say, I started the surviving mindset when I was like 15 years old. And the reason why I started at 15, because I had a traumatic loss when I was 15 years old. And so that taught me subconsciously that I had to keep my life together. I had to keep everything according to plan. I had to follow this rule that in order for me to survive and live, I need to do these steps. And so that was my mindset from 15 to now I'm 33 years old. So you're talking about what, like 18 years I've been, or no, my math ain't mathin', but you catch it, whatever. But whatever the math is, I've been surviving for that amount of years. And I remember saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, girl, you've been just surviving. That's why. And it's so crazy because I've had friends, I've had people tell me, you know, Faith, you don't have to do this, you know, Faith, you don't have to. And I remember just ignoring people or kind of backtracking, like, okay, I won't do it, then I will do it, you know, just with my ideas and the things that I wanted to do in my life. I was always in limbo within myself. It's not like people around me were telling me I couldn't do it. I was just in limbo with myself. You get what I'm saying? And so where that mindset came from was the fact that I realized I was just surviving. I've been surviving because of the trauma that I've experienced. I've been surviving because of what I think I'm supposed to do in this society. I've been surviving because of my own mindset, my own limiting mindset. And I've just decided, and I think it took these obstacles, it took these experiences of quitting, getting the job again, doing something that I am not passionate about for years, to finally kind of just unleash myself to realizing I no longer want to survive. Because surviving, I'm not happy with just surviving. Like, surviving has just allowed me, and don't get me wrong, I think it's just human instinct, right? Like, if we don't have food and water, what do? We find food and water. If we don't have a roof over our head, what do? We put a roof over our head. And don't get me wrong, I definitely feel like that's the foundation of who we are as core, right? Make sure your foundation is okay. But also understanding when just having enough is just enough. And I realized, like, in this society, you will never feel like you have enough. Like, you can get a better job tomorrow and you're still gonna go out here and buy. Now you're gonna upgrade the car, now you're gonna upgrade the lifestyle, now you're gonna upgrade things, or, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense. Like, you're gonna start upgrading things around you. And it's really because this society is just, it's fed off of that. It's fed off of that. We're constantly going to the next destination, and the goalpost is constantly moving. It's constantly moving. And so for me, I was like, okay, at first I was like, okay, I'm back into teaching. I'm in a district where I get paid more. Okay, I'm gonna have, income coming in that, I'm gonna be okay with. But then I realized I'm never gonna be okay with it. I'm never gonna be okay with it because it's not in alignment. And for the longest, I've been surviving, feeling like I have to survive because who else is going to take care of me? When in reality, everything that I have is within me. Everything that I have is within me. And so I guess I was just like, you know what, let me come here and just like really just chat with y'all, because y'all are my people. Like, I love sitting and talking with you guys because this is therapeutic for me while I'm going through these stages in life. And I'm realizing this surviving mindset is something that I have to, like, move like, sorry y'all. So I'm realizing with this surviving mindset, this is something that I'm going to have to dismantle. I'm going to have to create a new mindset of I'm no longer surviving, but I want to thrive. I want to succeed. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to be passionate. I want to be aligned. I want to be destined. I have to change this mindset in order to do the things that really are aligned with me. And it took me this long, and I'm surprised that it did, but it did. And it's something that I'm here now, and I'm just gonna move forward with it. But yeah, this was something I was like, you know what, let me just throw up this video, because just surviving is not enough. It's just not. Like, you can survive and you will be unhappy, and you will really take it out on the people and the things that are around you, when you really should be aligned with who you are, what you are, and realizing you're enough. So hopefully that could give you some, just a quick reminder of your value, of who you are as people, because as people, we are value. We are valuable, but first we have to find value within ourselves. Okay, so that's the first thing. We are valuable, but first we have to find value within ourselves. So if you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe. Let me know down below if this message resonated with you. If you are currently in a transition or a change in your life, let me know what transition or change you're in. And I'm excited to talk to y'all later. Bye.